This is the 10-minute brief, and what you're about to hear might explain why you can't put your phone down and why modern life feels so unsatisfying. There is a hidden chemical war being waged on your brain. The weapon dopamine. Not the hormone of happiness, as many think, but the hormone of desire. The driver of ambition and the engine of addiction. For millions of years, this internal fuel pushed humanity to explore, build, and innovate. But in the 21st century, this ancient system has been hijacked. Tech companies, social media platforms, and our own habits have turned our greatest evolutionary advantage into a trap. We have become Dopamine Nation, and the battle for your attention is a battle for your mind. Subscribe to the 10-minute brief and never look at your daily habits the same way again. The story begins not with a villain, but with a brilliant psychologist. His name was B.F. Skinner. In the mid-20th century, he conducted a simple, terrifying experiment. He placed a pigeon in a box with a lever. In one box, every time the pigeon pecked a lever, it received a food pellet. A predictable reward. The pigeon learned and would peck when it was hungry. But in another box, Skinner changed the rules. The lever only dispensed food randomly. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. There was no pattern. The result? The pigeon in the second box became obsessed. It pecked the lever incessantly. Long after it was hungry. It wasn't seeking a reward anymore. It was addicted to the act itself. The unpredictable reward had triggered a dopamine explosion. This is the foundation of every slot machine, every social media feed, and every video game you use today. They are all Skinner boxes. And we are the pigeons. So, how does this work inside you? Imagine you eat at a new restaurant. The meal is incredible. That feeling of satisfaction. That's the happiness hormone, serotonin. The next day, you want to feel that again. The chemical that creates that motivation to get up, get dressed, and drive back to the restaurant. That's dopamine. It's the fuel for the journey toward reward. But here's the crucial part: your brain is designed to seek novelty. If you eat that same amazing burger every day, your dopamine levels will drop. Your brain pushes you to find a new source of satisfaction. This is the beautiful engine of human progress. It's why we didn't stop with the cup hand-string telephone. We invented the smartphone. But this system has a critical flaw, a gateway to addiction. When dopamine drops, you have two choices. The healthy choice: find a new, challenging source of satisfaction. Learn a skill. Read a book. Have a conversation. Or the dangerous choice: increase the dose. The smoker starts with 4 cigarettes a day, then 10, then a pack. They need more to get the same hit. This is the dark path. And this is where the modern world attacks. Social media is the ultimate unpredictable reward machine. You open Instagram. You scroll. One post makes you laugh, a hit of serotonin. The next post is boring. The next is interesting. The next is an ad. You keep scrolling, not for happiness, but for the chance of another hit. Your finger on the screen is the pigeon pecking the lever. You're not even happy. You're just addicted. The same principle is engineered into video games with random loot drops. And Netflix with its autoplay function. They create a cycle of craving that is incredibly difficult to break. The consequence: we become numb. The things that used to bring us genuine joy, conversation, a walk in nature, reading a physical book, no longer register. Our dopamine baseline is so high that normal life feels dull. This is why many incredibly wealthy people face depression. When you can have anything, nothing feels satisfying. The motor of desire has stalled. So, what is the escape from the dopamine trap? The solution isn't to eliminate dopamine. That would mean eliminating all motivation. The solution is a dopamine fast. Not an extreme avoidance of all pleasure, as some suggest, but a strategic reset. Identify your high dopamine addictions: the endless scrolling, the video games, the constant notifications, and cut them off. Not forever. For a week, or even a few days, it will be difficult. You will feel bored and restless. That is your brain recalibrating, but you must replace them. Your brain will seek new sources of dopamine. So, give it healthy ones. Go for a run. Have a real, face-to-face conversation. Pick up a physical book. Learn to cook. The real world, as the author says, is more beautiful than the digital one. You have to rediscover that. We are all members of the Dopamine Nation, but we don't have to be its prisoners. The first step to taking back control is understanding the trap. Thanks for watching the 10-minute brief, where history isn't just told, it's felt.